Now, there's another funny way companies compare to their previous selves, specifically smartphone companies when talking about the glass and how tough the glass is. Surely you've heard this before. This new smartphone or this new glass is twice as shatter resistant as the previous year. Wow. And then the next year it'll come out and say this new glass is now twice as scratch resistant as last year. That is amazing. How are they making such massive improvements in the quality of the glass every time? But it's not as insane when you realize that scratch resistance and shatter resistance are inversely related. So the more of one you have, the less of the other you have. Think of it like this. If you want something to be super, super scratch resistant and super, super hard, that makes it more likely to be a little bit brittle and shatter. But if you want it to be less likely to shatter, you make it a little bit softer, which makes it more likely to scratch. So instead of making some huge improvement every single year like the headlines might have you think, it's actually more two different graphs, one for scratch resistance and one for shatter resistance, and they kind of do this. You know, scratch resistance does this every single year, and shatter resistance does this every single year, but in the opposite phase, because they're not able to do huge improvements of both at the same time. There is some material science and they're both getting slightly better, but that's an easier way to understand that it's not as crazy as it sounds.